Hi guys, welcome to the course Hands-on with Python, Web Scraping from Scratch. So what you're going to learn? You're going to master how to write feasible code and why we're using Python, why Python is necessary, why Python is one of the most demanding language here, and what is the difference between Python and other different languages, and what is the reason we use Python for particular task, right? And at the same time, you're going to understand how to automate tasks easily with Python. Let's say, like for example, converting text to speech, or like block any of the particular website, or like scrapping data tools. Then you're going to learn about different web scraping tools for scrapping images, for scrapping articles, for scrapping text dataset. At the same time, we're going to know, like how to scrap the dataset and which kind of a dataset we can scrap, which is legal, which is not legal, like where some of the companies have the trademark for some of the dataset that you cannot scrap at all. For that, if you're doing so, you can be sued and can be jailed for some years, right? Then we're going to build your own web crawler from scratch, right? So we're going to learn a lot of things from starting from the basics of Python. So you should be familiar with the basics of Python. We're going to understand some of the intermediate things with respect to the Python, which are very necessary for a developer. So when we talk about the course roadmap, we are going to be start from the overview of course, where we're going to understand the Python basics with respect to sets, dictionaries, right, and different type of data types. Then we're going to get into the deep dive into the Python, understanding some of the more concept like self, init, the use of them. Then we're going to understand about advanced Python programming, which covers, like nested and multiple comprehensions, why comprehensions is important, how you can reduce your code line, how you make your code structure really well with respect to someone else, right? Then we're going to go with some of the projects like converting text to speech, or like blocking any website like youtube.com or facebook.com in a section 4. In a section 5, we're going to have like introduction to web scraping with Python, and we're going to scrap some of the dataset using Beautiful Soap, using Python, right? And we're going to use Selenium, how we can scrap dataset like from the web pages, and from how we can scrap dataset from the Flipkart and Amazon at the same time, right? We're going to scrap data like using different tools, as we have been discussed: Selenium, Scrappy, Beautiful Soap, right? And with the help of the like each and everything we're going to discuss in this particular course while going into the live coding as well. Then we're going to have the introduction to Scrappy in a section 7, where we're going to understand what is a Scrappy, what is a web crawler, how does it work, how Scrappy is one of the like most used tool, and why we use Scrappy with respect to the Beautiful Soap, Selenium, and other tools that are available for the Python web scraping. And then we're going to have the application of web crawler inside part, that we're going to see that how web crawler works internally with the help of the terminal commands. Then we're going to build a project to scrap one of the particular website, right? So we're going to learn a lot of things at the same time, where we're going to practice, implement, and learn at the same time, and how to code, how to write a feasible code, and the journey is going to be more interesting with me. So the prerequisites of this particular course is you should be familiar with the basics of Python, and you're good to go, right? So we're going to learn really good things starting from the basics, from scratch to advanced, while scrapping and automating some of the tasks, how to write a script. And if you see this particular course in a very serious manner, you can write your own script at that. And if you find any difficulty with related to any error, something, anything, right, you can get in touch with me, and like I'm always there to help you guys, right? So very excited to start this journey with you all, and thanks for taking this particular course, and we're going to learn really good things at the same time. So thanks for watching. Here we go, guys.